Ranking the best strong safeties in Madden 23. We are back here with another update. Today I'm going to be updating my best strong safeties, and while it is a slightly smaller update, today we got 6 strong safeties in total. It's an update nonetheless, but before we get into ranking the new cards, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Now let's talk about the old tier list. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think I need to move anyone up. I don't think I need to move anyone down. I think the tier list is in a really good spot. Again, we're only adding 6 cards today. Now, the first one's actually going to be the newest. It's going to be Rayshawn Jenkins. Now, I will say I don't really mind this card. I don't think he's terrible, especially on a theme team. If you run a Jags theme team, I actually feel like he's a pretty nice get. Pretty good budget option for 10K as well if you're looking for a cheaper strong safety. He's 6'1", 87 speed, 86 XL with 80 man, 85 zone, and 80 play rec. Again, doesn't have like the 90s that we're going to cover with other strong safeties, but for a budget card or on a Jags theme team, pretty nice card. And he has decent height with 6'1" as well. But his abilities, he can't really get anything, so you wouldn't really run anything on him. Like, he could be your user though. You could use him, and I don't think he's like this like S tier player or anything, right? But I think he's like C, and I think he might be the best card in C over this Kyle Hamilton's tough though, because Kyle Hamilton's like 6'4", but yeah, I think he's a very solid strong safety for at least the budget. Obviously, like not like a god tier type of safety, but a pretty nice cheap option. Now we got Deshaun Elliott. So this card's going to be interesting because it really depends what happens in his game. Like, does he go up to a 92 overall or does he stay at a 90? I'll talk about both though. So for his 90 overall, he has 89 speed, 93 XL with 85 agility, 86 play rec, 81 man, 91 zone. Really good zone, not great man. So he's someone that I would really just play in like a deep blue. He has good height as well with 6'1" and no big hitter trait on yes. He's just screaming like play me in a deep blue. I feel like that's his best role. And if we come down to his abilities though, pick artist for 1 AP, I really like. Deep end zone KO, I'm not a huge fan of, I'll be honest. I like the deep out zone KO better, but pick artist for 1 AP is great value. Other than that, like, you can get deep out zone KO for 2 AP. It's not like the best value in the world because you can get it for 1 on a lot of people, but it's good nonetheless. So for his 90 overall, he's pretty solid. He's okay, but he could potentially go up to a 92 if the Lions get a sack and if he gets 7+ tackles. I feel like 7+ tackles, I don't know what his averages are on the season, but that seems kind of like a lot, right? But the 1+ sacks, I feel like they can make as long as they get 1 sack. But potentially, if he goes up to a 92, all his stats essentially get plus by 2. So 91 speed with 95 XL and 87 agility and so on like that. And if he only goes up 1 overall with the Lions sacks, he'd be 90 speed, 94 XL, and 87 play rec, 92 zone, and so on like that. He has a bunch of different possible rankings, and I'm not trying to confuse you, but so his base card right here, this 90, I would say he's B tier. If he goes up 1 overall, I'd put him A. If he goes up 2 overall, I'd put him S. So for right now, I will just go ahead and lob him in the A tier because I feel like he will at least get a +1 for sure. I don't see how he doesn't, but he does have the potential to be S if he does get the +2. I like the speed. I like the zone coverage as well. And now right after that, we have Isaiah pola-moa. I don't know if it's pola-moa or if it's actually pola-moa. If y'all are familiar with the channel, y'all know I am like terrible with names, but this guy is 6'4". Crazy good height on him with 91 speed, 92 XL, 91 agility, 88 change of direction, has 86 play rec, 91 man, 92 zone, 87 press. I personally play this card at corner, and he's my Harold Carmichael stopper. So he's not the best in the box either. Like, he's tall though, so I feel like you can use him and you can like get away with it. But for his abilities, discounted gets deep end zone KO and pick artist. I talked about pick artist, literally pretty much the same exact abilities Deshaun Elliott could get, but what I'm personally running on him is I run inside shade on him, and he's one of my people that I'm like, I'm manning you up to the best receiver. You take care of him. You stop him. You're my Carmichael stopper. You're my tight corner routes stopper as well. I love the card, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think he is the best strong safety in the game. His height, the abilities he can get, just the way he plays as well. He is my favorite strong safety in the game. Nolan Cromwell and Derwin I love as well. Now I will say what I think is interesting as well. I talked about this in the free safety video. I think free safety is kind of a weaker position. Like an A tier strong safety, like these guys would probably be S tier free safeties. And you know, I just wanted to drop that in. But the next card we got is Victor Green. So Victor Green is 5'11", a little bit shorter. I want you to be 6 foot plus for me to be like, okay, you're not going to get agged on every play. And I know it really doesn't matter when you have Carmichael at 6'8", but the 6 foot plus just makes me feel better. And I know it's only an inch, but y'all know every single inch matters. But Victor Green, 91 speed, 91 excel, 89 agility, 89 change direction with 90 play rec, 81 man, 92 zone. So a really good zone coverage safety. Again, he's screaming like play me in a deep blue, but he does have good in the box stats as well. So you could get away with playing him in the box, and I don't feel like he's terrible. Has the big hitter trait on yes as well, strip ball on yes. Now for his abilities, he can get enforcer for 1 AP, no outside for 1 AP. I don't like his abilities because I don't really think they're like that great. Like enforcer for like 0 AP is cool, but like spending an AP on it, like would you rather have an enforcer or a pick artist in this meta? You know what I'm saying? And for his regular abilities, he can get things like deep end zone KO for 4. Dude, his abilities are like awful value. Oh wow, that is a mid zone KO for 4. That's awful. His abilities are awful. You have to run him without abilities. I still think he is a pretty decent strong safety, but give me these 4 people over him though, just based off abilities. And now right after that, we have Lawyer Malloy, who's 6 foot, 215, run support arc, has 90 speed, 94 excel is really nice and really high, but the agility and change of direction a little bit lower. Has 90 play rec with 71 man, 91 zone. Again, he is a deep blue or in the box zone coverage safety. Not really great in man. He's gonna get cooked. He has great in the box stats as well, so you could play him in the box. You could play him as a deep blue. I would just recommend not playing him in man coverage. He has the big hitter trait, yes. He has strip ball, and yes. So honestly, I think his best position is in the box as a sub linebacker. So if we come down to his discounted abilities though, enforcer for 1 AP, secure tackler for 1 AP. Again, I kind of already talked about how I feel about those abilities. I just don't really think they're good value. Like secure tackler and enforcer for 1 AP, it's not like bad when they're usually, you know, secure tackler's 2, enforcer is 2 as well. It's not like bad value, but like I'd rather just have a 1 AP pick artist. Now for his abilities, it's pretty much the same thing. Like mid zone KO for 4 AP is just insane, and like goal line stuff, all these other ones I don't really like. So I think he is he's a better version of Victor Green. Like I think he's a little bit better, but I feel like they both struggle the same ways. Give me these 4 cards an A over them 100%. And now for the last card of the video, we got LeRoy Butler, 93 overall, who's 6 foot. He's 197 zone arc, 90 speed, 92 excel, 89 agility, 89 change direction with 92 play rec, 90 man, 90 zone. That's actually really nice. I wouldn't recommend playing him at corner, but as like either like a baseline safety in man coverage or a deep blue in the box as well, I feel like you can actually get a lot of value out of him hitting the thresholds for man and zone on all Madden. Pretty decent in the box stats, not great, but decent. But given how light he is, would not play him in the box. Now he doesn't have the big hitter trait, yes. He does have strip ball, and yes. And we come down to his discounted abilities, flat zone KO for 1 AP, pick artist for 1 AP. I don't really mind that at all. He also gets short out KO for 2 AP and lumberjack for 1 as well. I feel like the great value is the pick artist for 1 AP, and other abilities he can get deep out zone KO for 2 AP, deep end zone for 2 AP, inside shape for 5 is a little expensive, but yeah, I feel like he's a pretty good strong safety. I will put him like top end of A. I don't quite think he's on that S tier level, but I think he's a really good strong safety. But yeah, y'all, this has been the update for best strong safeties in Madden 23 Ultimate Team. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what strong safeties you're rocking in Madden 23. If you did enjoy the video, you'd like to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 23 Ultimate Team, make sure to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see me use some of these strong safeties live, make sure to go ahead, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. Also feel free, join the Discord. We have a very active Discord community as well. If you don't feel like heading over to the Discord or the Twitch right now, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I ranked the 10 best cards in Madden 23.